Silent. Not the character I think of when I picture boss swaps, but she is the character I think of when I picture Wristblade. Or Runic Pyramid. It's actually what the other thing I was going to say, too. Perfect! Runic Pyramid to start the run. Doesn't get much juicier than that. Especially if you're not forced into an early elite fight, which is something that can absolutely spell doom for the Silent. I think this pyramid will also help us very tremendously against Slime Boss. Big problem with Slime Boss is the slimes add up and you can no longer draw a hand full of useful cards, but if you've retained all your useful cards, well then there's no problem. Is the Spire trying to lose today? Certainly seems like it. It's doing its best to get bonked on. 3 easy upgrade sites here, maybe a little cowardly. We only get 1 elite up this path. But a couple of upgrades go a really long way with the Runic Pyramid, so that's option 1. Every other option involves spooky stuff. Let's put this one in yellow. I would call this a medium difficulty path. Like this, hit fire, elite, fire, chest, and then there's a second elite later. Or we could even opt from there into the Burning Elite, depending on how we feel. So 3 paths indicated, 3 different kind of challenge levels, but also increasing in rewards as we go up the difficulty here. If only there was some way I could optionality my pathing here. I guess we could opt into this elite if we felt particularly strong, although I don't know what I would need to have in order to try that. I suppose I wouldn't regret missing out on a relic too much. But the risk going for an elite here is that Lagavulin or Gremlinob could both potentially be really disastrous. Epiphany TC, hello and welcome. If I click on Slime Boss with the mod, I don't think I'm allowed to color Slime Boss. Can even, like, draw scribbles, but they... Oh, I can kind of fill them in a bit. Here we go. A nice, lovely red for you, Mr. Slime Boss. Beautiful. Alright, I'll take the conservative path, we'll call it. I think with the Runic Pyramid start, that's probably the right move overall. Silent particularly likes the Runic Pyramid because it enables her to be so much more efficient with her block, so that she can spend her actual energy on dealing damage when it's important. Also, crucially, lets us hold Neutralize for the right turn when we actually need the weaken. Just gonna block 3 times and then kill next turn. Prepared's actually pretty good with Runic Pyramid. Draw 1, discard 1 enables us to avoid what's often referred to as hand clog with Runic Pyramid, where you end up with a handful of cards and you can only play a couple of them, preventing you from being able to draw 5 new cards at the start of your next turn. By simply discarding one of your existing cards, the problem of hand clog is solved, but in fights where you need every draw to count, the Prepared won't help you that much. It's a decent upgrade, though, too. Not a huge fan of the offensive options. I guess the Masterful Stab is okay. I'm going to try first pick Prepared. We are taking the no elites path, right? So we have no fear of immediate Gremlinob, and I'm allowed to take a weird pick like this as my first card if I want to. And I'm allowed to pay 20 health to upgrade 2 random cards, which is a trade I'll make, even if they're only upgraded strikes or defends. Defend and neutralize. Pretty good. We'll end up with 2 upgrades for essentially the price of 1. We can get back exactly 20 health resting at a rest site. This is not what I would call my ideal turn 1, but I think it won't even matter, thanks to the pyramid here. Strike the one that has higher base damage. Beautiful. Break that block. Great fight. Plasma Pair, thank you so much for 4 months of support. Probably going to take a Fumes here as our answer to Slime Boss, or part of our answer to Slime Boss. We could take Alt Attack, but I find that discarding random cards is very inconvenient when I'm trying to keep my hand. Although I do like the front-loaded area damage Alt Attack provides. It would be very useful in our next couple of combats. Particularly this one. And we are at risk of that fight being really bad for us. Be careful. Very careful. Okay, just block 3 times. No reason to lose any health in this fight. Why not concentrate with the Pyramid? Discarding 3 cards in order to gain 2 energy seems like it might be nice in theory, but in practice, we really struggle to get enough cards in hand to be able to actually spend the energy generated by Concentrate. The amount of card draw you need for Concentrate in particular to be functional is truly absurd, and just having the Pyramid won't cut it. We'll end up with an empty hand and energy unspent. But Backflip gets us headed in the right direction. Actually, is this a Flechettes deck? It sure is. Flechettes Pyramid. Now that hits hard. And that could be even our only attack card for this run, enabling us to do huge damage based on the number of cards we have. Really would love to pair that with Backflip, but we'll probably see more Backflips. Let's take it. Excellent first combat to get. The guy in blue here. Our first card combat from the hard pool. Our 4th regular combat in Act 1 comes from a more difficult set of encounters. And this guy is probably one of the easiest there is. Especially for a deck that's as block-oriented as ours. Get in there, Neutralize. You got it. Consistently able to draw just enough block each turn, thanks to retaining cards with Pyramid here. It's a good time. Perfect fight. An attack potion will help a lot if we get into a situation where we might need more damage. And I do say that Sneaky Strike is pretty dang good here as well. Working excellently with our Prepared if we need just a little bit more offensive power. And I'd say that we probably do. I'll take it. Hey there, Merle. What's poppin'? We just had a fantastic Pandora's Start Ironclad that ended up using a... We had a Pommel Strike Infinite before we found a Sundial, and then we also found Sundial. And then it was like triple Infinite or something weird. And we also had a Match and Keep event forcibly add 4 cards to our deck. That was fun. So moving strikes ASAP, you better believe it. First one's going to be here, or better yet, here. Did we get strong enough that I can fight an elite? Ooh, I think we did. We have upgraded Neutralize, we have Flechettes, and we have an attack potion. I think our odds in this upcoming fight are pretty good, although Gremlinob with a bad draw order could definitely do some damage to me. Yeah, and we have 2 rest sites in a row afterwards. I'm going to take the combat here for the extra money and the extra relic. It is a Lagavulin, who's one of our better options here. I'm going to wait 1 turn, then play Noxious Fumes. That way we get 3 turns of card draw. where the poison wakes up the egg. Also play 1 strike so that next turn we can Flechettes for the big number. Beautiful. And this poison will help just a little bit. Not enough to be actually meaningful, mind you, but just a little bit. I want to discard cards that I'd like to draw again. Let's get our skills back. Play the Sneaky Strike. I could just triple regular defend here, so that I guaranteed have Defend Survivor next turn. I actually like that. Thought about going Defend Survivor Strike, but then next turn is a little uncertain. Maybe that wasn't correct. Keep all these strikes for next turn. Feels to me like we've sorted it out. Beautiful fight. Wow. Didn't use the potion, it didn't take a single point of damage. And now we have a gambling chip. Ho, ho, ho. Start of each combat, we can discard any number of cards and draw that many. Very, very powerful. Really hoping we see Reflex in the near future. Instead, we're offered Bouncing Flask. I don't know if I want that. Hey there, Rayari Elite. The Divine Fountain is an event I hear a lot of players express they've never seen before. There's a simple reason for that. In order to see the Divine Fountain, you must have a curse in your deck when you enter a question mark room. And for the most part, especially because of the advice of myself and many other players at the top, people aren't running around with curses in their deck very often. So, you don't often see the event. I'm skipping all 3 of these. Doubt. That's a pretty important gold threshold to be put over right before the shop. We have no combats that we would have this curse for, but it does limit my ability to remove a strike. What do? I'm honestly not sure what I would want to buy with 300 gold anyway. Incense Burner, maybe? Fossilized Helix? But from the looks of it, this deck will benefit a ton from removals. So if I can avoid putting myself behind in that regard, I think... Oh, I didn't know about that one, Merle. Merle says, if you would encounter Divine Fountain at any point during your run and don't meet the criteria, it won't show up again. So if you roll it in Act 1, then it's removed from the pool for the whole run? Interesting. I imagine that works the same for a few other events, too. Princess Haram, thank you so much for 11 months of support. Yeah, that truly explains the rarity of it. No redraws. Interesting. I could opt for this elite, but I'd have to cost myself 2 upgrades and the shop. I'm not going to do that. We already got ahead on relics in a delightful way. Flechettes upgrade, then Fumes? Yeah, Fumes. Ice Cream Pyramid, one of my, well, maybe not favorite combos. I can retain both cards and energy, which is definitely a recipe for Flechettes does massive damage. Definitely. Maybe I should have taken that Bouncing Flask, actually. It's here. Well, 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 if Reflex isn't a delight to see, I don't know what is. We can do Reflex plus a card removal. Can I also afford the footwork? That's the real question. Math says no. Wait, maybe? 83 plus 94 plus... that's right, 83 plus 39. Plus 75. 197, yeah, we're 3 gold short, unfortunately. I think Madness also could be rather interesting in what it allows you to do with Runic Pyramid. Madness on Sneaky Strike could be spicy. There's also the Clockwork Souvenir here, which blocks the first debuff each combat. There's a lot of different things that can be used for that are all very good. But I have to absolutely adore Reflex in a situation with Runic Pyramid and Gambling Chip. If we see Reflex on turn 1, it's just 2 free cards in our hand. Ridiculous. I actually want to bottle that card now. How amusing that is. Block. Fumes, and I could play Strike, or we can keep the energy, which I think I'd prefer to do. And then we'll play it later if we want to, but if we don't want to, no biggie. Heard that, actually. Get him. 30 damage Flechettes. Definitely not going to be the best Flechettes we see this run, either. Dagger Spray could be helpful for Slime Boss, but I'm not convinced I actually want any of these cards at this time. 2 extra cards on turn 1 on Silent with Runic Pyramid. Can you imagine? I think this deck is going to benefit from staying small. Really small, perhaps. With a few tactical additions here and there. How do I feel about Attack Potion versus Distilled Chaos? Chaos can make energy from Sneaky Strike, curiously. I'll go with one of each. Blade Dance is a skill, that's true. Hey, look, free cards on turn 1. 7-card opening hand. You love to see it. Get him, Noxious Fumes. So 20 damage incoming. We can actually perfectly block all of it, thanks to Neutralize and the Defense. Should be a good band name, actually. Neutralize and the Defense. Two Flechettes. Anti-synergy with itself, it's true. But yes, synergy with the conditions that make Flechettes good, right? If we're doing all the work to get 8 skills in hand, we might as well have 2 Flechettes instead of 1. I'm going to try it. I think it'll be pretty good, actually. Dude. Let's go Flechettes Fumes Defend Plus on this one. Weakorg, what do you call a bunch of construct enemies arguing amongst each other? Dissentries. Do I need to use a potion? Not yet. Maybe next turn. I suppose I actually also could have held that... Actually, that's what I should have done, was play with Ice Cream. Hold the Flechettes Plus. Hold the energy. And try to draw more skills this turn. I think that would have been slightly better. Probably would have let me kill without without spending all of my energy here, but I get to go Flechettes, Strike, Neutralize, Survivor, excuse me, and I think that's good enough. You end up taking 4 damage for the whole fight. Easy. Matryoshka. 2 relics out of our next 2 chests. That's delayed value, which is fine by me. Snecko Oil's pretty sketchy with Pyramid. We could take a second Sneaky Strike, but I think with 2 Flechettes, we don't need a second Sneaky Strike. And I think before Slime Boss, I'm going to upgrade this Reflex, of all things. Yellow Fire. Warmer. That way we get more cards if we draw it on turn 1, and more cards in general when we discard it, to make bigger, badder Flechettes. We also get to bank energy against Slime Boss. Heck yeah. Bank energy against Slime Boss here. As we don't necessarily need to play any cards on turn 1, and we might even not benefit from doing so. Let's just make a little room in hand. Gonna have a big Flechettes. Perfection. There's only 18 damage, but I'll still take it. Slimes are going to be a problem, though. Could play one more strike here. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Bank only 1 energy. That would have been a decent turn for the attack potion, but I think we're going to get through the fight without using it here. So, both are attacking for 18. Notably, the Spike Slime's attack adds 2 slimes to the deck, whereas the Acid Slime's attack does not. So, I'm going to split the Spike Slime in 2 here with Flechettes. 20 damage. Thank goodness we have 2 of these. And let's perfectly block with Defend, Defend, Survivor. Get some room in hand here. Okay. Interesting. Could split the Gray Slime, or I could just block. Let the poison keep going. Next turn it'll be easy to kill these little gray ones. Actually, let's play Sneaky Strike now. Get rid of one of them. Block again. Perfect. That way we are able to redraw a Sneaky Strike. You're getting split. You're getting dead. Good. Good fight. GG Slime Boss. Expertly dispatched by the Flechettes deck. Oh no. Pony3, thanks for the gifted sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club, the Hack Go Foe. Is Storm of Steel almost good here, allowing us to discard our entire hand, adding a Shiv into our hand for each card discarded, potentially drawing more cards off of Reflex. And it does combo with Flechettes because it is a skill. Interesting. I think I'd like to try it. Could also take the Glass Knife for decent front load. The Die for some AoE. Not that I think we need it, actually. Storm of Steel lets us turn a full hand into damage. Basically no matter what. Yeah, I'm going to give it a try here. I'm a little suspicious of it. And it might need an upgrade to be good damage, but you'd be surprised. And I love these options. Option 1. Ectoplasm. Gives us energy every turn, but we can no longer gain gold. Makes it difficult to get rid of all the strikes, admittedly. But the extra energy would be very welcome. Calling Bell gives us 3 additional relics and 1 unremovable curse. That could be really good depending on the relics we get, of course. I think the 1 curse is not so bad, given that we have multiple ways to discard it. Or lastly, Empty Cage, remove 2 cards. I would dunk 2 strikes from this deck in a heartbeat, then go to a shop and remove a 3rd one. And then the Flechettes basically work with every card in the deck, which is crazy. Also makes the deck smaller so that we can more consistently draw the Reflex. I think this is an exceedingly good Empty Cage. Always worth noting, the Bell Relics are what you're going to get anyway in the future. That's true because of the way relic lists work in Slay the Spire. But there is a lot to be said for, 1, seeing more total relics, so that you get the relics that are later into the pool, and 2, seeing relics earlier than you would have otherwise could be huge, right? Like a Singing Bowl now is much better than a Singing Bowl in the middle of Act 2. A Molten Egg now is much better than a Molten Egg at the beginning of Act 3. But for me personally, this has got to be Empty Cage. Now we're looking for stuff like backflips, acrobatics. We'd also love a tactician, so that we can gain energy by discarding a card. I'll be going to one of these 3 stores with, again, the intent to remove 1 more strike. Ooh, I can do this. Not 100% sure how our elite matchup is at the moment. I'm going to guess with Gambling Chip Runic Pyramid, the answer is pretty good. How would I rate an Outmaneuver Plus? Very highly. And much, much, much more highly if I get a backflip or acrobatics. Because I don't have to worry about when the energy comes, it just is energy. So I would definitely add an outmaneuver. It's even a skill, right? We'd prefer an adrenaline. But I think my intended path is going to be this one. This elite should be manageable, and then we have the option of more elites. I'll mark this in yellow. Or the easy route to not do that. There's also a Burning Elite here, which might be doable. But I really don't like this elite followed by no option to bail out if things get ugly somehow. And that's ultimately only 2 elites anyway. I'd rather go up this 3 elite path on the far left. Okay, so let's start here. This reflex is so good. Like, what the heck? I just drew 5 cards? No, 6 cards. Ridiculous. Simply ridiculous. And now we just get to hold the Flechettes and draw more skills. So I deal 36 plus 24 plus 7 times 4. The Storm of Steel power! amazing. Absolutely amazing. And again, so just to highlight there what this deck is currently doing, we just played 3 cards for 1 energy each, 36 damage, 24 damage, 28 damage. Pretty good. Take another unupgraded prepared? Yes, because I have a reflex, actually. I do take that, and I'll take a Gambler's Brew over Distilled Chaos. So many nice things here. Farewell, Toxic Egg. We love you. After Image could be a pretty good amount of block, but what about just Acrobatics and remove a strike? That's well within my price range and is likely to be what I do here. That way we can get the hand full. I think the Forethought can do some cute things as well, but nothing's going to be as clean and effective here as just removing a card and adding the Acrobatics. And then we're truly going to be starting to dunk things on turn 1 pretty quickly from there. And again, the Flechettes get even better as we get fewer and fewer strikes. And then we're offered Bites. Regain all my strikes in exchange for healing that I'm not going to need. Not today, sir. Stinky vampires. Oh, we're going to get all of our relics this act. Beautiful. A random chest here in the question mark yields 2 relics. The Oddly Smooth Stone, giving us 1 dex, and a Nunchaku, giving us energy for every 10 attacks played. That's pretty spicy with Storm of Steel and Ice Cream. We can generate extra energy with the shivs and actually get to keep it. Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Not sure what the right line is here. I'm just going to discard 1 regular defend to start. Cool, we get to do the thing. Not gonna bother playing Fumes here. It's actually Survivor the Reflex, I suppose. That's... wow. This deck does the damage. Flechettes number 3. We're offered a Wraith Form for defense. Probably gonna go ahead and take a Wraith Form. Wraith Form is multiple turns of intangibility, allows us to just focus on playing the attack cards while being intangible. I don't think we need this Wraith Form for a very, very long time. Like, I don't think we need it here in Act 2. We can kill these elites, we can kill the Collector, we maybe even can get to the Act 3 boss, all without any intangibility. What this Wraith Form is going to be for is, much later down the road, fighting Heart. We may need a couple turns of intangibility to figure out how to survive that. So I'll pick up 1 Wraith Form here. But I don't feel compelled to upgrade it yet. I really don't think we need to. Not when I could be upgrading my card draw. Or my damage. I'd like to upgrade Flechettes, the Acrobatics, and the Prepared. And it looks like we'll get quite a bit of that done. Let's start with the Acro. Just 1 more raw draw card. Going into this first elite. It is the 3 Slavers. And they look like they're angry. Lose these 2 cards. Get not a whole lot here on turn 1. Spooky. I could gamble everything. Maybe that's the right play. Just discard everything here. Try to draw a whole new hand. This is where Frozen Eye would help a lot. Or I could try to attack potion to get something done, but I don't think a whole lot will get done. Alright. What else do we have? Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Wraith form here on turn 1. And our goal will be to kill them. Actually, probably should have gone for... No, we still need to kill the back guy first. It's not a mistake you ought to make more than once. Some play, draw. So I'll become vulnerable, or how about I don't, actually? 2. Really not worried about having my hand full of wounds, because I do have Storm of Steel to discard everything. Not ready to play Reflex just yet. Or, wait. No, I am, though. I'm going to target the middle guy next, I think. Problem is, we're quickly running out of... ability to block here. There's only one skill in the draw pile, and I'd rather discard it, so let's play the Flechettes now. Now what? Paired. Then Acrobatics. Does Storm of Steel kill you? This does 24. 24 plus 5 is not enough. Or we get 8 times 4. That would kill, yes. Take away 6 then. Well, 6 plus 13, unfortunately. Plus more. Ow! Help! That's definitely not the redraw I was hoping for. Actually, wait. This does 9, this does 9. 9, 9, 9. That is a kill. Okay. Panicking for no reason. Wraith, Tungsten Rod makes us immune to damage when intangible, and otherwise reduces damage we take by 1. You really love to see that. Oh man, Tactician versus Piercing Whale? What a choice. I think it has to be this Tactician, but man. It's a pretty good Piercing Whale, too. Tactician either puts us very close to or might outright enable an infinite combo with this deck. Might be a few removals away still. And it definitely needs an upgrade, but I'm going to upgrade the Wraith form first. Going to these 2 fights. I feel like the last fight would have gone a little bit better with an upgraded Wraith form. So let's do that now. And there's the Shuriken. Play 3 attacks in 1 turn to gain a point of strength. Now the Flechettes are truly slapping. Although I do wish I'd taken a Blade Dance earlier. We'll still maybe find one, of course. Either way, heck yes. Also, yikes. Actually, I'll keep that. Okay, so we can kill 1 gremlin, play neutralize, block for 12, take very little. Okay. Get rid of that Ascender's Bane. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I can go Shiv, Sneaky Strike, Shiv. That's cool. You dare attack me again. You monster. Whatever, I'll just block you this time. So aggro, though. Hello? Behold the Shivening. Ceramic Fish gives us money for cards added, which is very tempting to add an Alchemize, yet another skill and one that lets us generate potions. I'm kind of down for that. And 9 gold. Yeah. Down for that. Uh-oh. It's all good. We got a Wraith form. Cancel the panic alert. We have a Wraith form. All is well. That stinky plant will bite us no longer. Draws 2. That was strike and then Flechettes, technically. Doesn't matter. Next fight's an elite, could be slavers. I'll keep the attack potion, but I'll lose the distilled chaos. I'm just going to discard it because I don't want to play Storm of Steel. And then fail to alchemize. And then I get a pure potion anyway. That's funny. Oh my god. Wow. Piercing Wail's the worst card here. That's pretty rare. I think second Reflex is a little busted with 2 prepareds. It's going to allow us... And it again, free cards if we draw it on turn 1. I think it's actually better than the Calculated Gamble because of how consistent we are at discarding it. I also would love to see a Tingsha. Come on, Tingsha from these nerds, please. Oh, not again. Not falling for that this time, though. Just discard all of it. No, keep the Flechettes plus. Yeah, that's the correct choice. That was the right pick. Could use the Storm of Steel. I'll just also employ the attack potion. 36 plus 12 is exactly the right amount. Perfect. Yeah, we got to mostly exactly the correct numbers there. Pretty beautiful. There's a 6-hit Flechettes. I'll take it. Go for the front guy first this time. Get him. Keep this one for next turn. Look at the power. We even get a new potion. and a bag of marbles, now applying vulnerable to all enemies on turn 1. Backflip versus Blade Dance. What a choice. I think it's Blade Dance, but it's close. So far, these rewards have been ridiculous. The Fume somehow became the worst card in the deck. I'm not sure when that happened. Go for you, middle one. They all have the same health, so they're all identical. Okay. Okay. This is 30 damage, and this is more than 30 damage? Wow. That's a little obscene, actually. Oh, and there's a sneaky strike to draw into, also. Do it this way, then. Sneaky strike kills you. This does 40 damage. Okay, then. Eight times 8. Wow. And there's an outmaneuver if we want one. I am no longer sure if we want one, because we have Tactician. Realistically, I can't upgrade this because there's so many other important upgrades, so I don't think I'm going to take it. The Tactician really obviates the outmaneuver a lot. Which will be my next upgrade. Ritual Dagger, normally good with Pyramid, but too late in the act for me to want it. Take 50 gold. So we took what? Damage in that one Slaver's fight and nowhere else? Would we take an outmaneuver plus? Yes. Yes, we would. One shuriken there. Times 6 is 42, right? Dang. Poor guy never stood... Oh my god, I redrew it too. Get him again. That seems unfair, honestly. Just seems a little unfair. Here, give me a better potion. Alright. Actually, I'll play this and then Storm of Steel. Rest. Okay, may need to take some damage here. Or Liquid Memories, that's the other option. I can just Liquid Memories the Wraith form. Sure. Always get more potions. GG. Second copy of Wraithform is here. Feels unnecessary. I guess we could do that. I like the Malaise, too. Malaise, very good with Ice Cream. Allowing us to sap strength from enemies gives us a really good answer to the Awakened one and the Time Eater both. Especially if we can get higher base energy from our boss relic here. Ideally, I'm getting a Cursed Key, but we'll see. First, lets me dupe what? Alchemize? Doesn't work on Tactician or Reflex, though. Take Malaise. That also works. Hovering Kite says, the first time we discard a card each turn, gain an energy. Well, guess what? I do that on turn 1, and I'll probably do that every other turn, too. So that's an energy relic with effectively 0 downside. Otherwise, we could take +1 energy per turn from the Fusion Hammer or the Philosopher's Stone, but both of those have downsides. I want no downside. It's literally free energy. Did you know that you can now support me directly on YouTube by getting a channel membership? For as low as $5 a month, you'll get access to perks like custom badges and emojis to use in comments and discounts on the merch store, all while helping support me and this channel. Just click the join button below to get started. Now back to the video. And I'm literally rich. Where's our Burning Elite? There you are. Okay, definitely going this way, or maybe this way. Let's go the extra event. And then we either take 2 elites or 1. I'm feeling 2. The deck should be very capable. Especially if I stop by this shop and remove our last strike card. Exclamation point spreadsheet either sure is. It's exactly as you expect. The Slay the Spire reference spreadsheet. Got basically all the info you'd ever want to know when it pertains to things like enemy health values, the cost of items, probabilities for things, internal mechanics like potion chance, all that's explained in there. Go looking for Mind Bloom. Oh yeah, because we could get 999 gold, right? But what use is money if there's no shops to spend it in? That's my question. Can't go to either of these stores because then Burning Elite, so I'll go to this shop. Doesn't Bestiary Mod have that? No, we actually have Bestiary Mod installed right now. Can you tell? No. But yeah, we do. You're thinking of Infomod. Get him. Alright, I'll just block the easy way here. Second Blade Dance? I really don't think we need to. Let's try to keep the deck. I forgot what I was saying. But I bought a Tough Bandages. Were there other options in this shop? Sure. But do they give us 3 block per card discarded? No. They sure don't. It's going to be a lot of free block. Storm of Steel just got so good. Storm of Steel. Go figure. Is the bandage a shop only relic? No, it is a rare relic. But not shop only. The shop only relic in this one was the Ori. There's always one shop relic in each shop in the rightmost relic slot. And for Bored Pilgrim, did you hear about the Silent who went on a shoplifting spree? It was a real storm of stealing. Positively no refunds. All right, let's block the old-fashioned way, question mark? Yeah, let's go with question mark. Kill this nerd. Team's down. Excellent. So we're just going to make sure we discard a card each turn. Should be pretty easy to do since we're getting blocked by doing it. I like that I can keep the shivs from the Storm of Steel to make triplets for Shuriken. It's also kind of neat. Yeah, I'll play that too. Yeah, let's use that in this fight. Ooh, baby, a triple. Those are some dead Dorklings right there. Reflex number 3 or a finisher. What? Reflex number 3. Get in here. Infinite card draw. I'll also happily pay my health to look at colorless cards. There could be card draw in here. Master of Strategy would be excellent. I would also accept Violence. Apotheosis. Secret Technique is pretty good. Good Instinct's actually not bad either. Panache, Finesse, interesting. There's the Master of Strategy. If only we had a sundial, I'd be going double deep breath here. Alright, I'll take the Master Strat. I'll take... This is block 3? Actually, Panache seems mostly extremely hilarious, so I'll take that. And let's add a Secret Technique, so I can fetch any skill from the draw pile, whether it be a Reflex, Tactician, you name it. Doesn't matter. Let's retain the whole thing. Do not Flechettes the Spiker. Repeat, do not Flechettes the Spiker. Technique for Acrobatics Plus. Draw many cards. Let's card that one. I like this deck. Deck is very satisfying to play. Do we... Oh my god, we actually unironically want to concentrate? Because we have 3 Reflexes, and Tough Bandages, and Ice Cream. So once again, Piercing Wail is not the best card in the card reward. Although it might be. It's pretty good, but energy. Poor piercing whales. Yeah, plus we've got the malaise. We really want this. Heck yeah. If not concentrate now, when? Nah, no kidding. Never, apparently. Alright, let's fight some elites. First up, Reptomancer, who is going to get obliterated by Wraith form. Guess I'll just play it now. And then by the time it's important, or by the time it wears off, we'll have won the fight. Just going to focus all my damage on Repto here. Five skills. I'll take it. Your potion besides. Sure. Get that in there. Maybe she's blocked though. Oh wait. Tungsten rod. We should not have blocked. Here's a great use case for secret technique. Get the prepared into my hand so I can actually start discarding stuff. Or actually concentrate. Get concentrate into my hand. Discard all 3 of these cards. Amazing. The power. And then Flechettes for literally like 100 damage. Bag of Preparation is here. Now we draw 2 more cards on turn 1 that can be discarded. And I'll take a calculated gamble, I guess, although Blade Dance Plus also tempting. Can this run get more busted? Oh yeah, I assure you it can. Go ahead and upgrade that. I assure you this deck can absolutely get more busted. Just how it works. The top 3 cards. I'll think on that. It's about as good as it gets. This deck can draw cards. Yeah. Concentrate, discarding a Reflex, Reflex, and Reflex Plus. If only this deck were more upgraded, it'd be even more ridiculous. I guess it's fine as it is, right? 23 times 7, anybody? Hello? And they say Malaise isn't good against Giant Head. Now I can take a Piercing Whale if I want to. Do I want to? I don't think so, actually. I think it's entirely redundant. We have Malaise and we have Tough Bandages, and those things are enough block. Alright. Oh, come on. I could have bottled a Reflex Plus, but I have to take the blue key, so I'm not allowed to. But if I was going to bottle any card, it would absolutely be this one. 3 more cards on turn 1. with the gambling chip. What a cool interaction that'd be. Oh well. Actually, it's a great hand. It's a little less great. Yeah. Perfect. Five measly block. These cards. The Shivening. The double Shivening. Alright, this Storm of Steel has actually been pretty alright. Barely takeable Dagger Throw. We just need to get a few cards upgraded here. Which is to say, I need to recall. So, cards will not be upgraded. This Block Potion is very disposable. Feel free to have it, Ranwid, or we could actually just give him the Alchemize directly. That's even more funny. Now, have my Block Potion, sir. Thanks for the Auric Alchem. One chance at Mind Bloom here, I would take it. The Repto rematch. Heck yeah. Lose that actually, no, let's keep that Concentrate, because I can Secret Technique for Reflex on this turn, after all. Secret Technique for additional Reflex, that is. I think what I'm going to do is this. Time to spin and or win. Okay, we can keep going. Good. Good job, Panache. Absolutely destroyed. Dang. Bottled Tornado allows us to have Wraith Form in the opening hand. Or Panache in the opening hand. Actually, Panache. Corpse Explosion. Could help with Donu and Deca, but... Suppose Wraith Form in the opening hand makes it awfully hard to die to anything. Particularly good against Spire Spear and Spire Shield, I'm thinking. Yeah. Technically, we do have other powers, but I am not interested in them. And this is not a Mind Bloom. It is, in fact, a Writhing Mass. Which is actually quite different from a Mind Bloom. block, though. No risk of a curse here. That's right, thanks to Omamori. So I can't say that I'm worried much. Definitely cannot say that I'm worried much. Yeah, go ahead. Try me. What I thought. Now you're stinky. You can do nothing. Yeah. And no, the Writhing Mass cannot try to curse you twice in the same fight, so even if it did, we had another charge, right? Like Sweep and Choke? It's kind of interesting. Don't think we need either of them. They're cute. So many things I'd love to upgrade. The reflexes are important. The secret technique to not exhaust. Prepared for one more draw and discard. I think it's going to be prepared so that I can use those to discard 2 reflexes, but all of my children were beloved by me there. Even Gerald. Especially Gerald. Damage time. We'll go for... Actually, let's do Deca first here. We actually care about the dazed interfering with our draws a fair bit. So I'll focus on this one first and foremost. See how that goes for us. I'll do Fumes, Storm of Steel, draw 4 more. Incredible. Show me Acrobatics. Just keep spinning. And we'll use the malaise on Donu then. Beautiful. Beautiful indeed. Whoop. Okay. Good fight. I guess. Not that they put up much of one. GG. This deck was cool. Now for the Time Eater. The wibbly wobbly, slimy, wimey, crusty boy. Wait, why is he crusty? Did I Let's just go ahead and have a different hand. Plus a lot of block. Thanks. Put the powers in play. Work towards that swell malaise that I sure would like to see. Uh-oh. Definitely going to want to play until I can no longer play any cards this turn. Doing one big number. Wait, that's illegal. Can't do that. Okay. 10 by 3. How about nothing? How about you forever do nothing? Cool. You wanted to wait until phase 2 for that, actually, but that was very satisfying. Get rid of the slimes. There's no point in playing the Flechettes now. Next turn, though. Shuriken here. I think I just want to get rid of the slimes. Clean out the hand, reset everything here. Slice and dice. Man, Flechettes sure does a lot of damage, huh? GG. Two thump, two thump, two thump. A deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of these small arrow-like projectiles flying through the air, right into everybody's face? You deal 2620. Wow, that's a pretty good score as we head on into Act 4 here. One more card gets upgraded. Is it the other prepared? One more reflex or what here? What if it's secret technique? Let's try upgrading secret technique so I can use it multiple times. I think we'll like that quite a bit to fetch calculated gamble. If we're worried about statuses, we can purge them with the medical kit here. There's an intriguing option for us. That way I don't have to draw them multiple times. We could instead take front-loaded draw with the Master of Strategy. I'd say our potions are pretty good. I don't feel like I need this footwork. I don't generally shoot for score, Lamgoin. I have done daily runs where I focused on score and placing well on the daily leaderboard. That was fun. But find that it, over multiple runs, tends to get a little repetitive, aiming for score. To get a high score in Slay the Spire in particular, you kind of have to just hope that you're going to be offered specific things and sort of YOLO towards it. Like you're always trying to accumulate curses, for example, or assemble sets of 4 cards. We did mirror Ascender's Bane last week because points, but also because of Dubu Doll, and that was fun. That was a good time. That was a really good time. Okay, well, how about none of this? Keep these 4, though. Probably just going to play Wraith Form on turn 1 here, but we'll see what the exact draw is. Ooh. Very tempting to Storm of Steel, draw 5. Play a bunch of shivs, especially with the Panache in play. Heck it, I'm going to do it. Fumes, Storm of Steel. It's actually only 4 shivs now. Or wait. No, yeah, it's more than that. Foolish. For technique for Tactician? Actually, draw more cards, though. Here we are. Might be better next turn. Gonna neutralize the spear, though. Get to play a lot of block cards this turn. Just gonna discard these rather than actually playing them. It's not a good sign for the medical kit. One, 2, 3. Take 0, thanks to Tungsten Rod. And then hopefully we can finish the job on Spire Shield here. If not, we'll just have to play Wraith Form. Very well. Close but no cigar there. Yeah. 7 skills. Freaking got him, man. I did exactly 99. Good. Bottle an attack card. Could bottle Flechettes. Given that this only applies to the heart fight, actually, I think what we do is bottle this strike and then discard it on turn 1. Welcome to the deck. bottling a strike. That's the power of gambling, Chip. Maybe that'll be the thumbnail, me clicking on strike with the bottled flame. That'd be great. Get him. Keep the Wraith form. Keep the panache. I'll keep the blade dance too. Bottling strike should be an achievement. I feel like it would be nice to have an achievement that for killing the heart with a strike. Back to basics, we call it. All right, this feels to me like the perfect hand. Actually, wait, I could Wraith form and not lose Dex. Yeah, let's just block that deadly first cycle, and then we have our regular defenses in place for the rest of this fight. So become vulnerable, but it doesn't matter to me, and I'm not losing dexterity for having played the Wraith form. How beautiful. Seven skills. That's a lot of skills. Secret tech for what? Acrobatics? Probably. This. Put this in play. Get an energy if I play the Flechettes. I'll still wait though. Bit better. Power potion. Containing a tools the trade. Or better shivs. Or Caltrop. Actually, all of these are pretty good. Caltrops is probably more damage than accuracy, especially considering the heart's multi-attacking us right now, so it's 45 damage instantly. Take that. I like 45 damage instantly. But I am not done, not by a long shot. The other reflex. Concentrate. Now discard all that for shivs. Blocked. Okay, intangibility has ended, which means we're now taking damage from Beat of Death, so we have to worry at least slightly about that. But only really slightly. I'll gamble next turn, probably. Don't know if I need... Wow, 11 times 8. I need this to be a perfect fight, so it's only going to be 11 times 7. So do we get block first? Yes, and then Beat of Death. No toots. Ships draw 4. Xaxes. Did discard a bunch of shivs, but heck. Doesn't matter that much now, does it? Now that's a spicy Flechettes. Looks like I do take a little bit of damage, though, as we're unable to full block this. GG. Mr. Hart. Hey there. If you enjoyed that video, watch this one next. And before you go, join us on Twitch and watch live. I'm there 5 days a week playing Slay the Spire, answering questions, and chilling with the community. Click the link in the description to follow right now. Ta-ta for now.